John, you've been covering crime in Central Virginia for a very long time.
That's right, Candace, more than 20 years.
And most of the time when you go out, you're by yourself. So recently we decided to send a crew with John to document a day in the life of the crime insider.
Person shot, 924 McDonough Street.
John, where are we going?
We are going to the south side, the Manchester area, for a shooting. So when I first started, it was pretty hot, especially on the south side. It was pretty hot with crime. And we were kind of in the range of, 60 or 70 homicides in a year. But last year, man, was
at the stop sign,
by far.
McDonough Street, then arrive at your destination.
Last year was by far the most violent that I've seen us have in a long, long time, at least 15 years. The woman I spoke with off camera says she grabbed her kids this evening, ducked, and ran to the back of her home, adding, it sounded like the gunfire was getting louder and louder. All right. They tell you anything, Ben? But where are they at?
Go over here, I can tell you where you are.
Okay. So we're gonna go over there because Ben has got us hooked up with two girls that have a Ring camera with the audio on it. Hey ladies, how are you? Can I interview you real quick? Brittany, you're walking outside today, and what did you hear?
About 7 gunshots, like literally as soon as I opened my door.
I've never in my life been so terrified, like at all.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight, like at a spot that we come to all the time.
All right, guys, still have some detectives, some patrol, some folks from the Major Crimes Unit here still on scene in South Richmond. Crime Insider sources filling me in lately, saying 2 people shot here. They were actually shot inside the building, I'm told. All right, so we'll go the back way into Mosby, and then we'll cross over into Wickham. I was covering 5 people shot one day. 1 man, we're told by police, died here on scene, and they were shooting the street right over next to me. From where I'm standing, we actually heard the shots as the police were working that scene. So you saw what we just did, right? Cross railroad tracks, up the hill, bang, we're in Gilpin. Findle, I think Garland's the next one up.
What happened here, John?
So this house right here is where the little girl was in her bassinet. Dad owed drug dealers some money. Drug dealers came by, sprayed the house with an AK-47. Bullet went through the house into the bassinet, hit the little girl. She died. She was 23 months at the time. Her name was Kayla Brown. And I will never forget it because I was on scene when they brought her body out in a pillowcase. And you can see how much it affects me. We're, 20 years past that? And I remember every detail about that night, who she was, her name, her age. And I can remember coming home and hugging her tight and just thinking, my God. That's when you hear the question why, and it tests your faith. There's been several cases where I've gone home and wept a little bit, cried, and you try and cry it out. But, I don't think there's weakness in that. Families look to you to keep the story alive or to, make sure their loved one doesn't die in vain.